New year, new goals, new you. But you've been here before. You said the same last year and all the years before that. The harsh reality is, in 1 year, 12 months, 52 weeks, 365 days, 525,600 minutes, and 31.5 million seconds, for the vast majority of you, nothing will change. You'll be where you've always been, the exact same place as today, and the remaining will move backwards. Because the truth is, your actions won't change. You'll continue doing what you've always done and expect a different result, which according to Einstein is the definition of madness. And the saddest part is, by the time this video finds you, many of you will have already given up on your New Year goals. In fact, 92% of people will give up on their New Year goals this year. But for you to not be part of this statistic, you'll need to redefine madness. You'll have to do something this year you've never done before. You'll have to change the way you think about and approach your goals. And here are 4 steps to make this happen. Step 1, drop your New Year goals and start again. Because 99% of people set goals the wrong way, meaning the odds are already stacked against you from the very beginning. So it's not a question of if you will fail. The question is, when will you fail? And that's because annual goals are ineffective for 2 reasons. Firstly, an annual timeline is too long and kind of irrelevant for most goals. Who decided that all your goals need 12 months to complete? Secondly, it creates no sense of urgency, as you've got the whole year to achieve your goal. So in theory, you could start in December and just sit around all year. So what's the red pill? How should we set goals to maximize our chances of success? Step 2, the better way to set goals. The timeline of a goal should be short enough to create some sense of urgency, but long enough to make meaningful progress. And this is where the 12-week year comes in. All big companies have an annual plan which sets the direction, but the more important metric is their quarterly performance. This allows them to regularly track progress and course correct should things go off track. Your annual goal is just the compass, but your 12-week goal is the map which moves you in the right direction. Step 3, be smart. Pick your biggest goal of the year. Now break it down into 4 mini goals, 1 for each quarter. The most important thing, make your goals action-based and not results-based. Again, a common mistake 99% of people make. For example, if my goal was to get to 100K subs on YouTube by the end of the year, that would be kind of a dumb goal because it's not in my control. A more effective goal would be action-based. For example, by the end of the year, I will create 36 videos. That's 9 videos every quarter, 3 videos a month, and 1 video every 10 days. This is specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty smart to me. Another example is getting into shape. An ineffective goal would be, I want to lose 10 pounds by the end of the year. However, a smart goal would be, I'll hit the gym 180 times this year. That's 45 days every 3 months and 15 days every month. You can apply this framework to any area of your life: saving money, traveling, relationships, and the list goes on. Step 4, you become what you measure. Now, doing this alone isn't enough. You need a system to keep you accountable. At the very minimum, you need a quarterly review with yourself to track your progress, because you don't become your goals, you become what you measure. So measure often and measure wisely, and even if you achieve only 2 out of the 4 quarters, you'll still be significantly ahead compared to 99% of the population. So pick your goal, break it down into 4 quarterly goals, make it action-based, and measure regularly. Because ultimately, a goal without a plan is just a wish.